Hello and welcome back to another video with Frontline Fitness, coming to you once again from my garden in the middle of the COVID-19 outbreak. We're continuing on with our dumbbell series. Today is going to be our push workout, so we're going to be working for hypertrophy, which is typically around about the 8 to 12 rep range. So what we're talking about when we're talking about this is we're trying to create a stimulus to cause our muscles to grow. We're trying to get stronger, cause muscle growth. So we want to be working around about the 8 to 12 rep range. So if we get to 12, we ideally shouldn't be able to do 13. If we do, then it's too light. Obviously, you might need some heavier weights. If you don't have access to heavier weights, that causes a bit of a problem, but we can talk in other videos how to make the movement slightly harder so we can achieve that. The push workout today is going to be overhead press, dips, tricep kickbacks and push-ups on the dumbbells. As said, we're looking at the 8 to 12 rep range. We're going to be going for 3 sets of each movement, having about 2 minutes of rest between each movement. If you find that you're doing this 2 minutes, then you come in for your next set and you're not able to get up to 8, then perhaps the weight is still too light, or maybe you do need to take slightly longer rest. But we're going to try and keep to that 8 to 12 reps, 2 minutes rest between sets, and 3 sets of each movement before moving on to the next one. So let's start off with our overhead press. Grab your dumbbells. Now, if you haven't seen the conditioning workouts, you can go back and have a look at those just to get a bit of an idea about some of the movements that are in it. But today we're going to be starting off with our overhead press. So dumbbells up at this position, up at the shoulders, nice tight core, feet back shoulder width apart. Press up till we're overhead, arms pretty much locked out as much as your mobility allows. Show you from the side view. No, the dumbbells aren't doing this. I'm not doing this. They're stacked out overhead. You might find perhaps that your shoulder mobility isn't brilliant. Full confession, mine isn't amazing. So sometimes I come to this position, I'm a little bit tight, and you'll see where my back will extend ever so slightly. And that's a mobility issue, which I'm working on. I'd encourage you to work on. And if you want some help on how to work on that, give me a shout, because there's plenty of things I'm doing on a daily basis. Just try and make yourself a little bit looser so I can get a little bit stronger in movements, just like that. Next move we're going to do is dips. In case you're wondering why this chair isn't here, it's not because I'm likely to collapse because I don't shut up talking. It's actually for a purpose today. So if you've got access to a chair, sofa, any sort of raised platform, it's perfect for this. Start off with a movement. Put our hands on there, straight legs out, down, up. Come as low as you can get. If you can get your butt to the floor, perfect. If you find 8 to 12 reps in this position is a little bit too difficult, just bring your feet in a bit. That'll make the movement slightly easier. If that's still too difficult, do that as you go. If you find that's even too, for having your straight legs out is too easy, go grab yourself another chair or another raised platform and bring your feet up till they're in that position. So your feet are as high as your hips, and then you're going down past that point. That'll make it much harder. What's our next move? Tricep kickbacks. Grab your dumbbells again. You can do this 1 at a time or 2 at a time. You might need a slightly lighter pair of dumbbells than you use for your shoulder press, otherwise you've probably got some sort of crazy imbalance. Start off in a bent over position. We're going to look at doing this with both arms. We're going to kick back, and it's going to be tricep movement as we go. So if we do both arms, that's a little savage out. He's doing the same weight as that. Blimey, just shows how weak as a kitten I am. Right, that's that movement. You've got that from the front as well. Final movement we got is push-ups on the dumbbells. If you know how to do a push-up, you absolutely saw it. But the reason we're using dumbbells is we're going to try and go past that range of motion that would normally be in a push-up. Because normally the ground stops us from going any deeper. Using the dumbbells, we can go past that range of motion a little bit more, create some strength in a slightly more awkward range. So feet together, clench your butt. Imagine holding a pound coin between there. Don't lose your gym money, as I often say. Press down. If you can get your chest to your floor, absolutely brilliant. So you're going to be going slightly past your hands, chest to the floor, straight back up again. Don't allow your elbows, so I'll show you from the front. Try not to allow your elbows to do this. You're going to be putting unnecessary stress on places that do not want unnecessary stress. Try and keep your elbows either into your sides or at most about 45 degrees. But for this, try and keep them touching just past your sides, chest to the ground, back up again. And that is pretty much it. Nothing too brutal, nothing too demanding. 8 to 12 reps of each movement in a set. 2 minutes rest, 3 sets, then go through each of those 4 movements, that is pretty much it. You've got yourself a push workout. Come back next couple of days, we're going to be doing the pull workout. And a few days after that, we're going to be doing the lower body workout. Have a brilliant day. Stay safe.